Alrighty-o, I'm in the garage digging. There's my engine hoist, and there's my big tower, leaning tower of rover parts here. You see the conrods on the top from my original motor. Probably not going to reuse those. I hope I don't have to reuse them. But, yeah, this whole pile is all rover parts all the way down. You can see the one head over there. That one is off the wrecked motor. Don't know if that'll be salvageable. This is the tranny I'm after. That's the Series 3 motor, or Series 3 tranny. And then there's the 2A. I've got a Series 2 in my car, so I'm going to have to change over the clutch slave bits and bobs. Basically, the clutch mechanism, this part, the slave cylinder, is different on the Series 2 from the 2A. And then the whole thing, bell housing, throwout bearing and all that, is different from the 2A to the 3. So I'm going to swap over some parts from this transmission to this transmission, and from my car to this transmission with these parts on it. So, yeah. First step, dig through all of this and get those out. Well, I got the boxes of all engine parts out. There's like 2 clutches in here, probably a flywheel. Actually, I'll need that flywheel. All sorts of bits in that one that I stripped off the motor I got, the Series 3 motor. A couple other pieces, that's off the 2A engine that sat outside. That's the original distributor from my original 61 motor. Don't know if that's actually, might be dated. It says 655 BN 214. Could be 1955. 6th month of 1955. So not the original, but it's what came in there. It worked all right. Got the job done. And a box of all the other parts. I talked about these con rods. Pistons are down there too. Got both cams in there. The one with the pinning, I took another look at it. I forgot how bad it was. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one machined. No one grinds cams around here anyways that I know of, so looks like new cam. Might end up getting a diesel unit. Probably will. It's only marginally more expensive than the petrol one, if I remember correctly. And might as well give it a shot. I would like to get the ACR unit, the high torque cam, but it's way too much money than I have right now, especially with doing a transmission rebuild while I'm at it. I can't swing that kind of cash. If I had that kind of money, I'd put it towards an overdrive instead. But, yeah, someday I'd love to build an engine dyno and, test different things, different camshafts. I've got 3 heads here right now. And that's a 7-to-1 head. The one on my motor currently is a 7-to-1 head, and then the one in the car currently is an 8-to-1. So I can mill this one up to 8. The one in the car up to 9, do a bit of testing like that. Maybe try out some porting and polishing. Document all my research on here. And, do it science-wise. What Mythbusters say, the only difference between screwing around and science is writing down your results. So that's what I'd love to do. But I'm not going to be able to get that chance anytime soon because, well, money is a problem. It's going to take a lot of money and time, both of which I'm a little bit short on right now. Anyways, down to the 2 transmissions. I'm going to haul them out and I'll try and stick them in the back of my car. Preferably without hurting myself. When you detonate a lay shaft in your car, it's helpful to have a couple transmissions spare. Well, would be really helpful if this one is in good condition, but well, it is, I don't know how well you can see in there, far from good condition. You can just see from those shafts. Also, this is the way I got it. It was literally this loose. That's not supposed to happen. There's bolts in here behind the intermediate gear. They're supposed to hold that together. Not quite. So, I have had this open before. Took that inspection cover off, and the gears do look okay in there. Transfer box might be salvageable on this. That box, definitely not. I'm hoping I can get this out, and the release stuff is not absolutely hosed. I mean, it works. Well, That is if it's not all goobered in here. Come on. I know you work. I know this works because it went... There we go. Yeah, see, this works if you get the angle of the dangle right. And that spins, so I'm hoping that this whole box here, the throwout mechanism, isn't absolutely hosed. I'm going to try to do is to change this bell housing and throwout mechanism, and for this one, don't know if it's possible without taking the whole thing to bits. But that's my best chance for swapping them out, because I don't have all the stuff to wire this up. You know, the hoses and stuff. When I got this had been basically cut out of the vehicle, so I had like some of the stuff for the hydraulics, but not all of it. I just want to swap them out. I like this style throwout better as well. To me, it just strikes me as being a more bulletproof setup. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Probably not today. I'm just going to clean up the mess that I made pulling these out and call it an evening. Probably not going to get to it tomorrow either. Got some other stuff going on, but yeah, we'll be coming up shortly. Well, I just had some news. I was informed in one of the Land Rover Facebook groups that I'm in. Posted about this and asking if I could do it without having to, you know, take the boxes apart to bits. And someone is like, the 2A box has to be suffix D or higher to work, because apparently the lay shaft bearings are different sizes or something. I think they're bigger in this one, I think is what they said. But I'm like, I don't know. Let's go get the lid. And yes, for once in my life, I actually got lucky on something. My normal luck would be it'd be like a C box or something.